The bulk of what separates good ad agencies from middle-of-the-road ad agencies is quite often things done below the waterline. At the end of the day, you need to be responsible to your client, or you will not have someone paying you anymore to do it, and then it really will be art at that point. There was a couple of kids who said, you know, my ideal is to elevate advertising to the realm of art. And I said to them, the difference between art and advertising, in my opinion, is you create a piece of art and 100 people come to that piece of art and 100 people get something out of it and walk away with 100 different feelings. That art is still a success because you touched 100 people. With an ad, those 100 people have to take away exactly the same thing. And that's where it gets very difficult to push advertising to the level of art. It can be done. Advertising is more artful than it is on art. There's a 2% difference between a chimpanzee and a man, and there's a 2% difference between most advertising agencies. Most advertising agencies are going to come in with the same song and dance and the same whatever, and it's the details and how you finish it and the level, the psychological level that you're willing to dive into to accept your client's problems as your own and put yourself in the mind of the consumer and put that out in an engaging way that's memorable. That's the trick. It's a tough game. We just saw the other day some kids took a riding tractor and some cardboard and they totally spoofed scene for scene the Hummer Big Race commercial. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to link the Hummer site to it. When you do anything as a corporation or as an ad agency that's representing a corporation or a company, that gets into the culture like that gets talked about on Jay Leno, that gets kids spoofing it on the internet, the best you can do is hope for that to happen. We're about engagement planning, so that when you are engaged by an ad, that's a planned event, and we kind of get a sense for the psychology that you're going to have at that time. I think part of being able to be responsive to that kind of thing is knowing who you're talking to and knowing their language. We've had concepts for Napster that were completely fan-based. It was certainly a format where fan involvement was not only welcome, but we paid for it.
That's kind of the way it's going. I mean, we're up against TiVo now. You know, people that can dump commercials. You know, they work, and it's still a formative way to communicate. But you got to think, what else is going to resonate? What are people going to click with? What are we going to take and spread the word?
The industry's just in a position now where we're forced to explore. That's what happened. We've hit the borders of the familiar world, and we're forced to explore now. And that's the fun part.
It's fun again. It's fresh.
That's where it gets fun. Yeah. Cool.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, guys. All right.